Welcome to Crypto News and Investigative Reports. I'm glad that you're joining us today. Welcome. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence when investing in cryptocurrencies. All right, there's some serious... Thank you for joining us. There's some serious breaking news, and I want to take a few minutes to make a quick video today. I didn't think I was going to make a video today, but because of so much breaking news today regarding the stock market, I really wanted to go ahead and just at least commentate a little on actually what's going on and why we're having the volatility in the stock market today like this, and why it dropped so many points, over 800 and something points today. But before I get into that, I want to say please follow me on Twitter. We're at Crypto News and Investigative Reports. Our handle is RobTechP, ROBTECHP. Crypto News and Investigative Report at RobTechP. Please follow us on Twitter. We try to tweet the articles that we try to go over in the news. We try to tweet them and to make sure that you get them. All right. With that being said, let's get into it. Oh, wait, one more thing. I just want to say to all of the YouTubers and Facebook and Twitter people that are out there making this news get out to the public. I just want to say thank you, because it's very important, especially on a day like today with a lot of breaking news regarding the market. And so I just want to say thanks for those guys that are out there. We don't get paid for doing this. At least I don't get paid for doing this. But I really appreciate everybody that's out there getting the news out to the public. All right. With that being said, let's get into it. Where I want to start is with this right here. Take a look at that, folks. This is one of Ripple's clients. This is, I think I always pronounce this wrong. I screw it up. I think it's Siam Com Bnk. Look at the slope right here. Look at that slope. That is just perfect. It's up at 3.72%. This is, like I said, this is a commercial bank. That's a Ripple Net client. And man, that really looks good. I mean, that is a mountain. And when I saw that about Siam Com Bnk, when I saw that today, and that's just today, as at 10:42. The 10th. So I was looking at that, guys, and I'm telling you, when I saw that, I said, one day I'm going to be looking at Ripple, and Ripple, the digital asset XRP, is going to look just like this. The digital asset XRP, we're going to look on live coin watch, and it's going to shoot straight up, and who knows where it's going to go. This is like one of those going to the moon shots right here. So this is really good news in a day that a lot of other stocks are crashing out. This is Siam Com Bnk. This is the over-the-counter market. This is their summary, their market summary, and this is what today looks like for them. They're just shooting straight up. Actually, they're shooting towards their 52-week high, which is $20.35 is their 52-week high. Their 52-week low is $14.15. And so this really ought to encourage those that are Ripple holding the digital asset XRP. That this ought to be encouraging to you, because one day I can tell you, you're going to see the digital asset XRP on the coin market cap or live coin watch. You're going to watch that same thing happen to that digital asset. That digital asset is going to shoot up, and it's going to go sky high. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the market. The current, a lot of times the cryptocurrency market has a tendency to rise when the stock market is crashing. And you know why, don't you? Because cryptocurrency is a hedge against fiat currency. Cryptocurrency is a hedge against a financial crisis. And that's the reason why a lot of times that the cryptocurrency market will go up while the stock market is going down. Bitcoin, the total market cap is $220 billion today. You're looking at a Bitcoin of $114 billion market cap. Ethereum's at $23 billion market cap, and the digital asset XRP is at an $18 billion market cap. That's quite a, everything's down within the first hour, the 24-hour, it's all kind of down right now. But that's okay, because on the encouraging side, these are a Siam Com Bnk, they're up. I think PNC Bank, they following them today, they're down. So that should be encouraging news, because I'm going to say this one more time. One day, real soon, you're going to see the digital asset XRP shoot up just like this. You're going to be watching another slope like you did in December of 2017, when it just shot straight to the moon. To the moon real soon. The digital asset XRP is going to the moon real soon. Okay, so be encouraged, guys. I want to go here, and I want to show you something. I've been on MarketWatch for a long time. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. All right, there we go. I've been on MarketWatch. Oh yeah, because it's live and it's jumping all around. I've been on MarketWatch for a long time, and I tell you something I've never seen on MarketWatch. This is the breaking news. The breaking news is now. You see that, folks? That says crypto. This is MarketWatch, live MarketWatch with live crypto updates. I have never seen that. That is the breaking news. So now you can go to MarketWatch, and some other people I use MarketWatch because it's free and it's easy to get to. But you can use TD, some other people use TD Ameritrade, some people use E-Trade, some people just have online, NASDAQ online, and all those other kind of things. But I've used MarketWatch for a long time. It was easy it's changed a lot, but when I first started, it was really easy to use. But now the big news, crypto, right here. You can click this button, and then you can get all of the latest crypto information. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Moreno. I mean, you can see right here on MarketWatch now, you can get all of the cryptocurrencies on MarketWatch. That's the big news, folks. I have never seen that button as much as I've been using MarketWatch. Never saw that button. There was a few things I invested in. I remember the day that just one of those stories. I remember the day that Apple split. I think Apple went down to $53. It was maybe about 6-7 years ago. And I was looking at and watching it on MarketWatch because I thought, man, it'd be nice to get some of that. And I watched it go from $53 all the way to $95 in just a matter of hours. And so that's big news. That's the big news. But on that day, they didn't have a crypto button. That's the point I was trying to make. There was no crypto button when I was watching Apple. But now you got U.S. markets, you got the European markets, the Asian markets, the foreign exchange, foreign currency markets. You have different rates. You got the ETFs, you got the options, you got stocks, bonds, futures, and now you got crypto on MarketWatch. Don't tell me that NASDAQ is not about to make that move to have cryptocurrencies on it, okay? And one of those cryptocurrencies they're going to have on it is this one right here, ladies and gentlemen, Ripple USD, right there. And you can see it's down. It was 46 cents. So now you can get these professional, quote-unquote, analysis from the top market people about cryptocurrency. That's amazing, guys. That is just an amazing thing. You know, you used to go to MarketWatch for the S&P 500, or, you know, and the S&P 600 and those kind of things. But now you can go to MarketWatch and get now you can go to MarketWatch and get cryptocurrency, guys. That is the big news. Ripple is on MarketWatch. That's the big news. All right. I'm trying not to be much longer than that. But, you know, the other big news is right here. The Dow is going down. This is Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell, you know who he is. He is the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank. That's who Jerome Powell is. And you know what? They have been predicting a financial crisis for a long time. So you might ask me, who's been predicting a financial crisis? These men right here. These men have been predicting a financial crisis for a long time. And so these three men are the men that went through the 2008 financial crisis. The man in the middle, ladies and gentlemen, his name is Ben Bernanke. He served 2 years as the chair of the Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States from 2006 to 2014. During his tenure as chair, Bernanke oversaw the financial reserve response to the late 2000 financial crisis. These guys are predicting a financial crisis. The next guy is this guy right here. This guy is Tim Geithner. He is a former American central banker who serves as the 75th United States Secretary of the Treasury. These are the guys that are predicting a financial crisis. Who's this guy right here? This guy is Henry Paulson Jr. is an American banker who subsequently served as the 74th Secretary of the Treasury. Prior to his role in the Department of Treasury, Paulson was the chairman of, guess what, and chief executive officer of Goldman Sachs. So these are the guys that are been predicting the coming financial crisis. So what you're seeing today has been predicted. The drop in the stock market, that's just the beginning of stuff. It's going to get even worse than that, according to these men, these three men right here. And so when you're talking about institutional investors coming into the market, institutional investors are coming into the market because they want to hedge against the predicted coming financial crisis. That's why you're getting institutional investing coming into the cryptocurrency market. If you don't have gold to hedge against a coming financial crisis, you want to have at least some cryptocurrency to hedge against a financial crisis. And that's what's happening. So who do you think these three guys are talking to about a coming financial crisis? They're not calling me. They're talking to their friends. And who are their friends? Their friends are these guys right here. These guys this is the IMF director, Christine Lagarde. She is the managing director of the International Monetary Fund. And she's sitting next to this guy right here, which is Jerome Powell. She's sitting next to that guy. Uh-oh, what happened to my picture? Oh, here it is. All right. She's sitting next to this guy right here, Jerome Powell. He's the chairman of the bank, the Federal Reserve Bank. I'm sorry. He's the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank. So Christine and Jerome are talking about the coming financial crisis. Who are they? Who's these guys right here? These guys are the governors or the ministers. It says third meeting of finance ministers and central bank governors. So these are financial ministers and central bank governors, and these are the guys that move the money. Yeah, these are the guys that are going to be moving the money. And if those guys say it's going to move, it's going to move. Money's going to move. And if they say it's not, then it's not. Sorry about that. I needed a drink. And so if they say money is going to move, then it's going to move. This is a very important photo right here because this shows you the whole movement of money right here. These guys print money. This is the group of guys that print money. So these are the guys that's concerned about a financial crisis. These are the guys that are concerned about people running to the bank and pulling their money out of the bank, like what was threatened today with Wells Fargo. Let me see if I can get that up today. Yeah, so these three guys, folks, are predicting a coming financial crisis. And you know what? A financial crisis is coming. And I'll say this, we can all have different opinions, but we all have to have the same facts. And the fact of the matter is, we're going to have a financial crisis. That's the fact. And so, but we can have different opinions about the fact, but the difference is we all have to have the same facts. And the facts don't change. So, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't no joke. This is no time to be joking, because what kind of drove me into doing these videos was something like this. There is a reason and there is a purpose for cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is just not so we can have another way to go online and play games, or we have another way of, betting on sports around the world or something like that. There is a real reason, there is a real purpose for cryptocurrency. And the cryptocurrency is there, and it was made out of the 2008 financial crisis. And so that's the real reason we have cryptocurrencies, because nobody wants to put their money in fiat in a financial crisis, because you end up losing your money. And let me see if I can find the article about Wells Fargo today. Here's a shot. Like I said, you want to follow me on Twitter, because I kind of tweet all of the articles that we talk about. All right, right here. Here's the article. Hopefully this article will come up. But what it is, it says, Wells Fargo customers could yank deposits. Wells Fargo customers frustrated by a cascade of scandals could yank tens of billions in deposits from the bank over the next year. So what's happening is that they know a lot of the American public this time is a little more in tune to what's happening with fiat and what's going on. And the American public is a little more in tune to that financial crisis that's coming. And so the American public is watching to see what's going to happen with their money. And a lot of American public is getting nervous. And this article right here shows you that these guys can customers are going to be coming to the bank and they're going to be pulling their money out of the bank. Let's see if the article will come up quickly. Yeah, great. It's loading. That's what's happening. Okay. Wells Fargo customers are fed up. They could yank billions of dollars in deposits out of the bank. Let's see if we can move it over just a little bit. There we go. It says New York, CNN Business. Wells Fargo customers frustrated by a cascade of scandals could yank tens of billions in deposits from the bank over the next year. Come on. At an industry high, 30% of Wells Fargo customers are at risk of dumping the scandal-ridden bank, according to a report published on Wednesday by consulting firm CG42. The report, based on an online survey of 4,000 Americans, projected that Wells Fargo could lose $93 billion in deposits over the next year, folks. That would represent about 7% of the bank's total deposits. That's amazing. That's what's happening. There is a financial crisis coming, and people are getting worried about it. So people are going to go to the bank, and they're going to be pulling, according to this article, people are going, wait a minute, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to lose my money. And people are concerned about it because Wells Fargo has had a whole lot of scandals. I can tell you some things, but I won't. But Wells Fargo has had a whole lot of scandals. They had fake accounts. Let's see, CG42 found that a growing number of Wells Fargo customers are fed up with the nation's third largest lender. Their top complaint is that the bank was engaged in dishonest, unethical, and illegal practices like opening up fake accounts and taking people's money. Number one. So people are getting tired of that. And they know that these banks are trying to put patents on certain things to be able to charge people when you're going to be, I've been talking about banks for a long time. I've been talking about commercial banks for a long time. And I really think the reason why I'm talking about commercial banks a lot in my videos is because that's what's important. The average guy gets his paycheck. He tries to pay his electricity bill, his mortgage, his water, and that's the real news here. I mean, I expect that the digital asset Ripple XRP is going to go to the moon. I'm getting a little off from my reporting, but this is me personally. I really see that, that the digital asset XRP, the people need to go out and purchase some of that to hedge against this coming financial crisis, that they'll go to the bank one day and a bank like Wells Fargo, like this article said, with this engaging in dishonest, unethical, and illegal practices, your money is not there. And so the way to hedge against that is get you that digital asset Ripple XRP, get you a nano, and put it on the nano. Okay? And so people that's what drives me into doing these videos, is that I want people to know about the whole thing. The whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's great to watch the digital asset XRP shoot up and go to the moon. I expect it to do that. And I'm looking forward to that. But above all of that, there is a real story behind the story that we really need to pay attention to. And it's banking. Banking is a part of that story. That's why I don't waste your time with jokes and a bunch of stuff. I really want you to know that. And that's why I commend everybody that's out there letting the public know about this information and trying to get it out there. And so anyway, with that being said, I got off a little bit, but that's what's important. All right. I won't bore you any longer. We got a few more articles. Here's another thing. This is MasterCard wins patent for multi-currency blockchain system. That's an interesting article. What MasterCard is trying to do, the same thing that Bank of America is trying to do, and a lot of other banks are trying to do, is use blockchain as a service and charge you for it. And if MasterCard wins patent for multi-currency blockchain system, listen, if anybody gets a patent on something, that means that they want to be able to use it exclusively. And if they use it exclusively, then they want you to pay for it to use it because they have a patent on it. And so when I hear banks putting patents on different things on the blockchain, like this article, MasterCard wins a patent for multi-currency blockchain system, it's so they can charge you when you use their system. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to bore you much longer, but there's some really very interesting stories that I tweeted today. Of course, the big story, the Dow plummets, and this I tweeted this out hours ago, and it was at 600 points. Actually, the Dow really dropped more than 800 points, and it's even more. And Jerome Powell, the federal chairman, had to go and brief the president about what's going on. It's not all smelling like roses today. And so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue to give the people good news. Let's try to give people on our channels, let's give them the best news we can that's going to help people make decisions and understand about what's happening. All right? Until the next time, wherever you are, if it's daytime, have a good day. And if it's nighttime wherever you are, have a good night. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.